What's going on, traders? Thanks for tuning in today's YouTube video. My name is Darius and today I would like to share with you my view of the market. We're going to have a look today on 3 JPY pairs, which are those one over here on my watch list, and I want to give you some nice trading ideas and also the setups that I'm currently looking for on those pairs. Okay. Before I'm going to start off with this analysis, guys, make a check over here on my TradingView channel. Here I'm posting a lot of content, a lot of chart analysis, like for example here on gold. That was my short setup. Market went to the downside, pretty nice. And also over here I got my link tree, guys, in the description down below. You can join with that one over here, my public Telegram channel. Here you can join my inner circle. As you all know, we had pretty nice results the last week, which was a plus of 4.5 R. Also, we do not have only winners in the inner circle. That's completely normal. We usually have more losers than winners sometimes because of we are using a high risk reward, and this is why it is not absolutely necessary that we're going to have only winning trades. If we're going to have some bad trades, that's just part of the game. I'm always looking to catch a big amount of risk reward. And also today's trade, that was the GBP AUD with a solid 3.76 R. Super nice trade on the lower time frame. So it only took us about 25 minutes before the market hit our take profit level. Okay, guys, and also here, this is my trustful broker. You can check out the link here in the link tree, and here that's that one over here, and you can then participate if you're joining it with my link on the 1 million challenge. So I think that's here on their website at the top, where everybody can win up to 20,000 every single month. And it's a pretty nice opportunity from my point of view. I already won 5,000, so if you have any questions about how to participate over here, you can also ask me in private on Telegram. Yeah, guys, that's basically it. And then I would say let's get started with the analysis. Now here on the GBPJPY, if we have a look on the monthly time frame, we can see that this market is overall super bullish, right? Of course. But we have a good chance that the market will go down for a retracement right now. Why do I think that? Well, if you have a look here on this whole structure, you can see over here that we have a strong area of supply. And we already tapped into the level of supply. Now that means right now we could expect from here a movement to the downside, but it is not absolutely necessary that the market is going to provide us that movement right now. Of course, we could go a little bit higher before the movement will go to the downside. This is what I can read right now only from the monthly time frame. And then we're going to switch down to the lower ones to show you all the potential possibilities. Plus here, in addition, on the monthly, we can see that the market has developed this big W formation, and that means right now that the market needs to go right now for a correction sooner or later. Okay, so it's not possible that this market is going right now only to move up higher without proper retracement. What we would like to see right now at the moment, when the monthly candle will close as a bearish one, that would be the best confirmation for us. If it will not close bearish, it doesn't need to mean right now, okay, the market will not do any retracement, but it is not the best confirmation if we're trading from a monthly bullish candle close. And this is something like I expect from my point of view. I expect that it will close in 1 day bullish, but we're going to monitorize afterwards the lower time frames to still look for that short setup, because what we want to see right now is based on this impulse that we can see over here that the market will go down lower to test right now the 0.32. So I do not even expect that the market will go down lower. I only would like to see on the GJ that the market will only test at least the 0.32, and at the moment when we're going to test a level, we have a good chance that it will then continue with this bullish uptrend. Now, having a look on the weekly time frame, we can see that the market is pretty strong bullish, right? So you can see how the market was developing this uptrend, and then we had a nice retracement to the downside, but the market immediately rejected all the way to the upside. Now, if I'm going to take right now my fib retracement here to see if the market already retraced enough, then I would say no. The market still needs to go lower from my point of view, at least testing the 0.32. But if I'm having a look here on the weekly chart, we have chances to test the 0.32 because this is previous level of resistance. Here we have from a closing perspective resistance, and the 0.618 is strong level of previous supply now turned to demand. And this is why, yeah, I'm not sure which kind of targets we're going to use, but from my point of view the 0.618 looks more realistic, but I'm going to see if it will be overlapping right now with the monthly time frame. So I'm going to take it right now from here, and you will see that in this case the 0.32 will be that one which is aligning the best here, the 0.5 with the 0.32. But still from the monthly we could also easily expect that the market will go down lower to test, for example, the 0.5, and then the 0.618 will be also a pretty nice target. Okay, that's right now just for you to set your target. If you're looking for a nice short setup, if every rule of your strategy are satisfied, then you can put, for example, your take profit at this level or at this level. Now let's have a look on the daily time frame. Now the daily has given me here a nice information, and this is why I'm super bearish on that one, because we broke some structure. The market has provided us already that correctional movement to the upside, and currently we're facing strong level of daily supply. So me personally, I'm very interested right now in shorting GJ, but still I would like to see some proper retracements, proper confirmations. Right now from the 4 hours it looks pretty good. Why? You will just look at this market and everybody will tell you, okay, this is not a good confirmation because of the market is still moving to the upside. Yeah, you're right. But we have right now a pretty interesting pattern, which is this rising wedge over here. And whenever you see a rising wedge, like I told you, it could be two options. It could be the option number one, you have a rising wedge, and that means the market is preparing for a strong movement to the downside. And the reason why the market is ready to move to the downside is because of the big players in the market are closing their position during an uptrend structure. Okay, with that uptrend structure, hedge funds and financial institutions are trying to give you the illusion that the market will easily go up higher. And yes, of course it could go up higher, but you always have this other side that the market could easily give you something like this. And your job is, of course, to enter the market after it will break out at a retest of the structure, and then you will go for a nice short. And in this case, we could easily rock GJ all the way to the downside. I will show you right now. From here, we could also take, for example, this trend line just to use it as an extra confluence right now that GJ is ready to drop down to the downside. That would be one additional confirmation. So I'm looking right now over here that the market will sooner or later will give us a movement to the downside. And here on the 4 hours, we can also spot at the same area where we are currently located for a strong level of supply. So I'm definitely super interesting for this potential movement to the downside. If this supply area will not work, guys, then we can try this one over here as well. As you can see, that one is also super in confluence with this trend line, also that one over here. So let's see how the market will react to it, and then we're going to make our decision and we're going to take a nice short. This is what I see currently for the GJ. Let's continue with EURJPY. Now EURJPY is also pretty bullish, so you can spot this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. And right now what I do expect is that the market will go down sooner or later for a potential correction. Okay, we already broke previous level of resistance over here, and it will be then turn as support as soon as the market will go down for a correction. And that would be then also our trade setup for looking at it for a potential short one, and then we can test the 0.5 or the 0.3 to use it as a nice target. All right, now let me check out the weekly time frame for more confirmations. Now the weekly is super bullish, so we kind of look right now for a bearish scenario as long as the weekly looks super bullish. The difference right now from the weekly time frame from the EURJPY compared to the GJ is that GJ is too exponential, right? So looking over here, how it was super linear, that was a normal growth. So you could have used here an average moving in this case, but on GJ then suddenly it just went crazy, right? It went crazy to the upside. It broke all those liquidity levels that we had over here, okay, all those resistance. We broke through them because of the market had here super enough liquidity, okay? And with this movement, this is always when retail traders and other financial institutions are looking over here for a nice short, then the bigger banks over here, they will just push through them, okay? They will use their liquidity, they will use their sell limits in order for them to fill in their orders, and the price can easily break through that levels. And this is kind of the idea why right now, because of the market is too overextended to the upside, always after such an exponential growth, you will see a strong markdown, and you will get then a nice M formation, an ABC correction, something like this, and then the market will easily continue afterwards, going up higher, breaking these highs again. It's the same structure will be repeated over and over again. You have it over here pretty similar, as you can see, previously normal uptrend, and then here again exponentially, and then strong movement, A, B, and then strong correction, and the market is doing the same pattern again, breaking again these highs. You will see it's completely the same story again and again. And on EURJPY, we can see it, yeah, almost the same, right? So I told you that here that is more linear from my point of view, and then it went also over here strong exponential to the upside, but it is not the same like on GJ, but it is kind of the same thing. And this is why right now I'm not 100% sure if this is also that exponential thing, and we can expect strong sell-off on the EURJPY, as we cannot see from the monthly time frame any strong area of supply. I mean, we have that one over here, but from my point of view, this one is a little bit stronger. So let's see. We need to definitely check out how the retracement occurred on the weekly time frame, taking right now this impulse. You can see that the market perfectly rejected the 0.5, but right now I can identify over here that we have a nice pin bar, and that means the market is ready for this week to go down at least till the 0.5. So also in EURJPY, from my point of view, we should go down for a short. We are currently facing immediately strong area of supply. So on the daily, we broke already here this trend line. We're currently retesting it, and exactly at the supply, I will look right now for a shorting opportunity on the 4 hours. That's also a nice area of supply right now. Looks pretty good right now to have a look on a potential short. Okay, so what I would like to see right now is the market to go a little bit higher, giving you then a reaction to it, and then at the retest you could go down to use that sell order from here, and boom, rocket all the way to the downside. In this case, I would like to see the EURJPY going down till the 0.618, something like this. Okay, so also short, but right now, as I told you, on the GJ we can go down for a bigger target. On EURJPY, I'm not 100% sure if we're going to see also over here that strong sell-off. Let me just compare right now the monthly. So what I would like to see is, yeah, basically a test of this one over here, and that will be still in that impulse correction pattern over here. So as long as we're going to be above the 0.786, we will not see a stronger sell-off. Okay, so that's here the main difference between the EURJPY and the GBPJPY from the bullish structure. As from the GJ, we would like to see a stronger retracement, about 600 pips or something like this, and here on the EURJPY a maximum of 200 to 300 pips. USDJPY. This market is also super interesting, as right now we are about to break above this trend line resistance. So I'm very curious about how we are going to close the monthly candle. I'm really not sure what it will give us. Having a look right now from the monthly time frame, we can spot here a strong, interesting level. So I'm going to map it out as a supply area because that's a supply area in this case. Really interesting. I really think that we're going to hit that level. Currently we are 100% sure breaking this level of resistance from the monthly candle close perspective. Switching right now to the weekly, we're going to attack right now this supply area. And as you can see, exactly at this trendline resistance, the weekly candle has printed a bearish candle, showing us right now we have here a structure level, and this structure level in this case is strong level of demand. Now that means right now, if we are going to close with the monthly candle within this area, then we can easily expect that we're going to face this resistance slash supply, and we can have a look on the USDJPY for the potential move to the upside, and afterwards going down to test this one over here. And then we're going to consider this whole movement from this low over here till this high as an impulse, and then I would like to see a retracement only till the 0.32, as I expect from here strong movement to the upside, going down around this level over here. Something like this is what I'd expect, because exactly at this minus 0.618 we have around that area the next area of supply, and we're going to hit that, and then we're going to see the next potential retracement. So from my point of view on the USDJPY, I definitely expect it to be still bullish, still continue to move up higher. Let me check right now the lower time frames, like the daily right now, but I would like to delete right now this whole thing over here. Don't need it anymore, because right now it's really hard to take a trade on the USDJPY. So this analysis right now is more than likely for those who have been swing trading USDJPY. As we all know, at the moment when the market has provided us this W, I made a full breakdown analysis why I expect from here a strong movement to the upside, and the market is since then still rallying crazy to the upside. And right now your next take profit target should be around that level, or the best one if you're swing trading, this one over here. Yeah, from the daily, nothing to tell. Strong impulse right now. What you can do is to wait for a potential retracement and to enter it again, but as I told you, I expect it to still continue to move up higher. 4 hours also nothing very interesting. I was just looking over here at this demand area for a buying opportunity, and I also took that trade, but I actually closed it around that area because I was not 100% sure if the market will really go up like this because of that big trend line resistance. But yeah, market was moving crazy to the upside, pretty nice. And yeah, that was the video for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you could take advantage of the knowledge that I shared over here with you. As I told you, to sum up, the GJs from my point of view short, EURJPY short, USDJPY is still long. And yeah, well, we'll see how the market will be developing in the next couple of days, and then I will give you a new update. Right now, guys, you have in the middle over here the option to subscribe to my channel to not miss the new updates and new video analysis, and here on the right and on the left side we have a playlist plus the latest video. And yeah, as I told you, just a quick reminder, if you would like to join me trading, I have the inner circle. Everybody can join it. Currently a special of minus 40%. So make sure to check it out, and I will see you then soon. See you then in the next video, guys. Bye bye.